What about charities and other nonprofit organizations? Are they exempt from the TCPA? Are they exempt from the FTC's telemarketing sales rule? Well, maybe, maybe not. Here's what matters. First, under the TCPA, calls made by or on behalf of a nonprofit entity are exempt from the FCC's new written consent requirement for the auto dialing of cell phones. That's great. It means charities don't need that high level, hard to get written consent before auto dialing or auto texting a cell phone. However, unfortunately, charities are still subject to the old, easier standard of consent, express consent. Charities and other nonprofits still need express consent to auto dial cell phones. Thankfully, the FCC has clarified that express consent can sometimes exist when the called party had given their cell phone number to the charity in the normal course of business without conditions, and they haven't opted out or had their number reassigned. You also need to make sure the purpose for which you're calling or texting now is closely related to the purpose for which you collected their number in the first place. Well, what about the FTC and their TSR, the telemarketing sales rule? The FTC has literally no jurisdiction over bona fide nonprofits. However, if you're not acting like a nonprofit in practice, if you're actually operating in reality for the profit of your owners, vendors, contractors, and buddies, the FTC will not treat you like a nonprofit. If you are a bona fide nonprofit acting the way you should, the FTC and the TSR have no jurisdiction over you. However, once a charity hires a for-profit telefunder to make calls on its behalf, that telefunder is subject to the TSR and at least some of the FTC's rules. This would include the ban on pre-recorded robocalls without consent, for example.